Hi, and welcome back to Barrio Tirilon. This story was taken from the Houston Press, March 8, 1950. Warfare between rival teen-age Latin American gangs, 2 slayings, and the vicious criminal assault by 5 youths on an 18-year-old girl in Houston during the past month has brought demands from many quarters for immediate and effective measures to correct lawlessness among Latin American youths in this city. The spotlight is on the Latin Americans, mostly second or third generation United States citizens, who have failed to adopt our ways or even to learn our language, because no other racial group in Houston engages in organized hoodlumism. Spanish-speaking Detective Gorge Bell, who was in charge of a special Latin American squad during the war years, when gang shootings among Latin American youths occurred every day, and Detective D.A. Kelly, who also speaks Spanish, have been assigned to the homicide squad by Police Chief B.W. Payne to assist in the investigation of crimes engineered by these youths. Although the recent wave of crimes is serious, Detective Bell says the situation is not as bad as it was during 1943, when a special squad was created to combat the lawless element. Public. In 1943, there were numerous well-organized Latin American gangs in operation in the city. Bell said. The members wore long hair and dressed in zoot suits, and each gang member carried a knife or a pistol. Public. He says there are 3 gangs in Houston now, just as dangerous as those in 1943. They are the Magnolia Park, 2nd Ward, and Capitol Avenue gangs. Most of the members are teenagers, and some are addicted to marijuana, which makes them vicious and give them the urge to kill, Bell said. Some of these members have tattoos placed on their hands to show which gang they belong to. The Magnolia gang members display a small round wheel between the thumb and finger on the right hand. The 2nd Ward youths have a heart with an arrow through it. And the Capitol Avenue group has a sombrero tattooed or drawn in ink on their hands. Police records show there were 4 gang killings in Houston last year involving Latin American youths and 2 this year. Fermin T. Ramos, 18, 121 Narath, was shot to death February 10th in the restroom of Addie's Tea Room. 2713 Grayson. He had gone to the tavern with 3 friends, and when he walked to the rear of the place, one of several other Latin Americans, who police said belonged to a rival gang, followed Ramos and killed him. Armando Nieto, 19, of 1006 Mary, arrested the next day and charged with the murder, admitted in a written confession he had killed Ramos. Asked why he did it, he replied, "Old trouble." Police wonder if this old trouble had anything to do with the slaying of Moses Duran, 18 of 7548 Avenue F, on April 22, 1949. Ramos, according to police records, was charged with the slaying of Duran. This is a typical case, Bell said. I've seen it happen many times before. A Latin American gets stabbed or shot to death, and then later, the man who killed him is also slain by someone else. We know there's a connection, but we can't always get the slayer to admit it. They believe in an eye for an eye. Police also list the murder of Wiley S. Leggett Jr., 24-year-old father of 2 children, as the victim of a gang slaying. S.A. Wakefield, 42, of 137.5 Eastwood, Leggett's companion, said a gang of 5 Latin Americans threw a rock through the windshield of their car as they drove along the street on the night of February 25th, and when they stopped there were ganged by the group, and one of them stabbed Leggett. Bell said when the special squad was created in 1943, there were on the average of 2 or 3 gang shootings every night, but within a few months, this situation was corrected. The squad had 6 men. Because of the political pressure, it was disbanded in 1945. The squad was a success, but it takes more than the efforts of police. Juvenile authorities, district judges, and civic organizations can be a lot of help, Bell said. If you enjoyed this story and would like to hear more real, true Pachuco stories from Houston, please like and subscribe.